We are now pleased to welcome you all, friends of Athens Baroque Festival, but even the world, all Baroque lovers, to the first international vocal retreat for Baroque lovers that is meant to happen in Crete, in Vamos village, very close to Chania, in Crete, Greece, the following September, from the 2nd to the 6th of September. This is a retreat that is happily and proudly designed and empowered by Athens Baroque Festival. Anastasia Migliori, which is the artistic director of ABF, Athens Baroque Festival. She's a violinist specialized in historically informed performance and Baroque, the Baroque era. She's a dear friend, of course, and she's an extraordinary singer. So she had this glimpse of an idea of creating an educational tool that is going to be inviting, welcoming to singers and instrumentalists alike, and also to people who might have some experience around the Baroque era or not, and would like to experiment with other people within a vocal ensemble and very close to nature. So that was her idea, and we, from this bright spot, we start working together, opposing some questions in order to formulate and invite people to this place of Greece during summer, which is September for most of the world, pretty much, but especially the Mediterranean and Greece. And so we start formulating ideas. Some days were pretty difficult for us. Some others really have managed to drive us and create more solutions rather than problems to make these 5 days events happen. So before having the instructors having their introduction to their artistry and specialization, I would like to have you through the basic questions that surrounded us. The first one was who would love to guide us through this 5 days event, specialized in Baroque, in singing, and be open in an open space in Greece. The second was how would like us to organize each day of an educational tool rather than a seminar or a component of core structure education as the one we might get to meet in academies or conservatories around the world during the academic year. And the third was to whom, to which people these retreats should be addressed. So singing together, having this united experience of the physical presence of other people singing with you with a given or not given repertory, it's a common place for both me and Anastasia, and also it comes from love, because either within a classroom or on stage or as members of the audience, we do find ourselves mostly driven with people singing together, especially all these secret and hidden gems of the vast majority of works that have been written during the Baroque era. The second was singing in an open space, very close to nature, for all the good things that might come and be evoked within performance later on, just by the fact that you have created something from scratch to the physicality of a performance, surrounded by the open space. And further education was the third one, the third agent. We do need further education for both our imaginative minds and the things we do know academically or not around the Baroque, and also for our voices. We thrive, we're thirsty for more. We do want to meet people to get along with other people creatively. And we do want to get more knowledge by artists. And the fourth agent that constructed this effort of ours around this retreat was not to separate the body from the voice for the performers to be, for the performers that are already educated around the Baroque or not, or for the people who find themselves mostly in the area of a student, in a studency. Even for those people who might come with the name of an amateur or not, we would like not to separate the body from the voice in a 5 days retreat that combines joy, relaxation, education, and creativity. So this is a retreat that is addressed to you all who love the Baroque, who you might think that you know a lot around the Baroque or not, who you do play an instrument and you find yourself loving to sing among the rehearsals of an orchestra or an ensemble that you're working with. Is also addressed to all of you who are singers and you already work with your voices for some years or not. You are in the very beginning. You do have some easygoing relationship with the musical score, and you want to mingle around with other people with respect to the nature. So Jan van Elseker is our voice and ensemble instructor. Jan, we may start from you, since the voice is the center of our love for this retreat. And the choice for us, if there was such, I mean, the pleasure to have somebody like you guide us, it was very easy and very crazy coming from Anastasia's side, because you have already worked together. And of course, it was very welcoming for us all working for this retreat. So would you like us to have a short introduction around the experience of singing together during the Baroque or not?
First of all, I want to thank you all for the invitation. I really believe, and it's really serious, that this will be a very special course. And we cannot speak about 50% singing, 50% body. It really belongs together there, and it's so clear. But not only for that. I mean, I was really curious, where is it going to be? Yeah, it's just an amazing place. It's really, for me, it's really important also first to know who is coming there, because it asks a lot of preparation, which I will do with a lot of pleasure, because we will be many hours together. And yeah, do we speak about levels? I think maybe all levels can come if you sing already a little bit. If you are also interested in working with my colleague, Olya Lidaki. But this is important for me also. If I need to choose the pieces. Who is coming there? I mean, also how many male voices we have, how many female voices we have. We can do many things. But if I know, I always will find pieces. I'm not prepared for this meeting now directly, so I'm really very happy with this question that I can already say a lot. But I must confess, I'm so much looking forward. I hope a lot of people will be there. And also, Olya, I also will participate in your course, because I mean, body and singing belongs together, and we are not all aware about this. And I think also, if you come home after this course, you will be a much better singer. So I'm really very much looking forward. Also for the nature that's there. I mean, it's a dream, and I know already a couple of persons who wanted to come. So I also hope that they did their inscription. Many thanks.
Thank you very much, Jan. And since you have already mentioned Olya Lidaki with your experience around body, coming from the artistic point of view, strictly artistic point of view, and working as a Buto dancer and a choreographer, but also from the educational part, working with the Feldenkrais method over the last more than
10 years, yes.
10 years, more than 10 years. Then Olya Lidaki, here's to you.
Okay, so hello. I'm very happy to join this group and this retreat organized by Anna, who's a really dear friend, the last, I don't know, almost 7 years, I think. I'm very happy to participate in this retreat meeting that is there's going to be voice, music, and body. It's the first time for me that I will join such a group to work with. I'm very excited, and I think that what is very strong in the place there, Vamos, in this little village full of trees in Crete. It's being surrounded from this nature. It's a very strong energy, I think. I've been there, and what I will say now is the dimension of time somehow. That during the year we all work a lot with either with what we deal with. I mean, either me, my classes and teaching, and I guess students studying, or the pace is very, very quick and fast. And I think during summertime, I think our pace is slowed down a bit. And being there with a group of people, different people coming from all over the world, I guess, I hope, from wherever, being in a condition where time slows down, maybe offers the opportunity to feel more ourselves somehow, and maybe observe ourselves more bodily, the body, and also, I guess, singing or playing Baroque music. And yes, body and voice combined together. I mean, voice has a body attitude coming with it, and body has a voice attitude going together. I mean, yes, you cannot separate that. So I will very much like to study and explore with the participants how the body, how we can support more the body of a performer, even if it's a singer or a musician, and also when awareness arises more, I mean, in the body, how does that affect our breathing? How does that affect our perception? In nature, it's as if we become means of something. It's not we're not bodies or voices. Something larger can happen, I think. And also sharing it with other people, that becomes something stronger, I guess, between a group and nature. I mean, I don't know. So there's some factors there that can be very interesting, and I will be very, very happy to know more about Baroque music, because I don't know much, and I'm not a specialist there.
Oh yeah, I do know that you have already hosted 2 lessons with flutenists.
Right.
And mingle with Feldenkrais method. So you did it twice. I just reminded to you. Of course, the people came with their flute and their instructor. But I was wondering, as you mentioned this to me last year, what could happen with the Feldenkrais method when it comes to voice, which is our inner strength and inner physicality, and it is an instrument, as we used to say, a tool, a communicational tool, expressivity tool, but it comes from within. So I was wondering, how interesting would that be for you also as an educator and as a performer to take some material coming from you observing other people sing and how they could operate better for their joyful notes when they combine some specific knowledge coming from Feldenkrais method. So it's going to be a joyful pleasure to interact together.
I think
And
Yeah.
yes.
Connecting differently, having the time to, and having the opportunity and the time to connect, observe, can create. I mean, we talk about a body that permits the weight to fall on the floor. Yeah. When you hold, and we all hold, because as soon as we think, our eyes are moving, everything starts working. And of course, sometimes, we hold things, yes, we all do. So as soon as we permit, we visit these places in the body, not all at once, but slowly you can let the body respond to gravity. And we live in gravity. Feldenkrais says that you first meet gravity and then your mother.
Okay.
So I think voice has weight also, no? I don't know. The body has a weight, and hopefully, yes, we all have a weight and to deal with. And breathing has a weight also. So in order that this weight can move in us and move in space and interact with other people, or in an empty space, in a closed space or open space, we need to be able to notice what goes on there. And it's process that we get in and we lose a bit, and then we start again and we gain some more of it, and then we less bit. We're like that. We like cha-cha-cha. One teacher was telling me, we do 2, 3 steps in front, 2 behind, 2. But this is life. It's like this. It's never like.
Yeah, it's a flow. And the other instructor that is going to be with us within the circle, following and providing forces, expressivity, and accompanying us is, of course, Yorgos Kakitsis, who will be traveling from Brussels to be with us. And we're very delighted to have him because he's going to be the added voice, as we used to say, at least in York, where I studied Baroque singing. He's gonna be played. He's the orbo. He's gonna be our basso continuo, and Yorgos, we've never met on stage, or I've never had the pleasure to listen to you. But for me personally, it's gonna be a gift. Another gift granted from Anastasia, as it comes with the ABF and the organization of this retreat. So you're mostly welcome.
Thank you so much. And in my own turn, I'd also like to thank, of course, Anastasia and you, Anna, as well, for the invitation. I was very, very happy and very pleased to be participating in this whole process, which I think also it's sort of a very new process also for the Greek musical scene. There's really not a lot, to my knowledge, that kind of approaches within the confines of Greece in the European corner. This type of music, this type of outlook, and I think mostly the thing that I think kind of struck me initially was very pleasantly struck me also, I should say, is this idea that it kind of comes out of a more academic place, and it's much more of a living, breathing process of let's get together and just sing because we're looking for an opportunity to connect with other people, to connect with nature, to connect with this music. Early music in general, I'll say, not just, I won't say just specifically Baroque music, it's way too specific in my mind to say it. But in general, I think the way that I understand and I perceive early music, just by the fact of how remote the music is in and of itself, the effort that we really have to put into our own process as musicians, or whether you're professional or amateur or you're studying it just for your own pleasure, there's so much, there's really an effort of communication. Ultimately, you're trying to communicate with ideas, whether they're ideas that involve the process of art making, or ideas that are prevalent in certain contexts. The effort that we essentially put is an effort of communication ultimately, and I feel that it's such a it sort of fulfills my own personal need of essentially one of the reasons why I turned to this music, coming from the classical guitar myself. What I was missing was really this idea and this effort from the people around me to communicate. And so it's where I always felt much more comfortable, is in this context of I want to work with people. This is where music happens. This is where the magic of music ultimately happens, at least personally. This process of just being together with someone and having a common idea, like, you know, like jazz players or whatever, you just improvise or you play something on a ground and you sort of have a cool idea and it clicks the moment that you're executing on it. And that for me is really priceless. And so taking a step back and just trying to see this in a context of less of an academic space, but more of just a real breathing space, connecting to nature, connecting with the people, connecting with the music. I think it's going to be very special, and I genuinely think that it's something that also the Greek musical scene really needs, and it's something very new for it as well. And again, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be participating. I'm going to be very happy to be following all the singers in any context and providing all the basso continuo for it.
Thank you,
So
Giorgo.
thank you very much.
This is really interesting what you actually mentioned. I found myself that all the people that I know, that the brilliant musicians that are grounded within the early music repertoire, they do come from different backgrounds, musical and in terms of music education. So just saying that, I'm then going to Anastasia, who initiated all this gathering, the digital one, in the hope of a physical one. And Anastasia do have the last saying around the Greek early music scene. Even you have created the Athens Baroque Festival, that it's now counting the 6th year of organization. Is that correct?
7th.
Yeah, the 7th. Yeah, of course, the 7th. So we are a small country, but we do travel a lot around our country and also abroad. And during these 6 past years, I know that the festival has already invited people from abroad and from around Greece. And you do know better to guide us around what are the perspectives of this first foot in education of the ABF, or what it comes next, you know better.
Thank you, Anna, for the introduction and for organizing this online Zoom. I would like to say about Athens Baroque Festival that so far we have organized a few educational events like Baroque violin masterclass and lectures from 2 different musicians about the viola da gamba and about the Marianism. And this vocal retreat, is a next educational step concerning the voice. And since we had this idea about a voice masterclass or seminar, the first person that came into my mind was Jan van Elseker. Since he was one of my professors in the Musikhochschule Trossingen, and he's a person that I personally really admire, the way he sings and the way he approaches the repertoire and the ensemble singing. This is very important because we want to have ensemble working in this vocal retreat, more ensemble working than personal voice lessons. So I'm very happy to welcoming Jan to this retreat, and of course Olya Lidaki, which I don't know yet in person, but as far as I know about Feldenkrais, it is a method and a technique which will help a lot the singers and the instrumentalists, but also, like she said, I don't want to repeat, it's about gravity, about all this breathing process that comes from the body, and it cannot be disconnected from the body. So I would like also to welcome Olya in this upcoming retreat, and Yorgos, which I already have met in person, and he's a very enthusiastic basso continuo theorbo player. I know that from in person, and I watch his activities, and I'm very happy to have him helping us, guiding us through this retreat. So I would like to invite you all to participate in this vocal retreat, being together, singing together, meeting new people, meeting new repertoire, or repertoire that we already know, but we would like to go in deep and discover more. Even if we have a connection with Baroque music, and if we don't have, even if we are singers or instrumentalists, because I know that a lot of instrumentalists would like to sing, and they don't take the courage to do that. They think that this is something else, something huge. So I would like to invite also instrumentalists that they read music, of course, to join us and to sing in their way, in a natural way.
That's great.
So that's from me. Yeah.
And for you all who have the courage, the audacity, and the interest to listen to all of us, please do follow the Athens Baroque Festival on social media, Facebook and Instagram, and get to know a bit more about this particular retreat, either from information given on our official website, Athens Baroque Festival, or even writing to us to the given email that you will also find on the website. Thank you all, Jan van Elseker, Olya Lidaki, Giorgo Kakitsi, and Anastasia Migliori. And do book your flights and travel along with us in Crete next September. Thank you.